Do you remember you said something about the literary they used to have, and you said Doc Roberts used to go debate?
Yeah.
Did you ever go to any of them?
Yes,
What did they debate about?
Well, sir, I can tell you, I think the first one, I don't know how the subject was stated, but it was something about the Negro and the Indian. Which one had the best reason for resenting the treatment or something like that. But that's what it was. One man would take the Negro side or one team, have 3 or 4 men on each team. But that, we called it the Negro and Indian subject, you see. But that's what it's all about the treatment of each one, you see, from the American people. And I remember we had one fella on, no, I wasn't debating, I don't think, but his name was Stump or Shock or something, but he talked about, I don't know if it's old Aunt Jemima, but he was had the Negro side, you see, and he talked about somebody, old Aunt Jemima or something, making cookies, you know, and stuff like that. But that was the first, I think, the first subject ever I heard discussed and debate. And of course we had literary societies, as we called them, there on Tanner right along for a good while. And some of them pretty interesting. Leroy used to write, you know, we'd have a program, of course, and people attended right along, was interested in it. And we'd have recitations and readings and dialogues, and then we'd have a debate, you see. And then we'd have the paper. And Leroy, of course, is the fellow that edited the paper all the time. And he was the literary man of the bunch. And but we had some good times at those debates, and everybody took it in good humor. See, they'd have judges then, they'd have 3 judges, and they'd choose older men, like Dad was a judge at all the times, and 3 men, and then they would judge which one was the best, you see.
Do you remember anything else that they would debate about?
I don't, right now I just don't recall anything else that they had on the subject. Of course they'd have, I suppose, subject about the doings of the day, you know, or something like that, I suppose, what they debate about. But I just don't recall now. When I got, when teaching, we didn't have any literary society then, at that time. But before that, there on Tanner, they did have. But over on Law, we never had over there any. That was when I was 17. Of course, that's prior to that time when we'd have a debate. But I don't recall now. I've forgotten them. Probably might think and finally come up with something, but it'd be difficult to do.